This is Day of Doom, and you're listening to DJ Moose at Metal Moose Podcast.
I don't really know if there's a better way to start out the show. What's going on? Moose here with you from the Moose Pit Studios here in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Welcome to Soundcheck. This is the show. I think I finally ran across it tonight. The tagline for the show is not every song is a good song. Yeah, so that's what we do, man. We listen to songs, and I tell you what I think about them and give you some reasons why I either like it or don't like it, or I just act like a complete idiot and people listen. That's usually what happens. So King won there. So we mainly do unsigned talent most of the time. King Woman, a relapse band. And I listen, I'm not too naive or too egotistical to say that some things I don't get. It's my brain didn't go there. Maybe there's some sort of an inside knowledge you need to have to understand what King Woman's got going on there. Whatever it is, it doesn't work for me. It was extremely like Ken Burns, lengthy, nod off. I mean, it's got its merit and everything, but for me, yeah, that just no. So sorry. Please don't stop sending me stuff. Relapse. I love you, but that for me, not really. I'm probably not going to wear the King Woman shirt, which is, yeah. So not every song's a good song. That's what we do here at Soundcheck. We tell you what songs are good, in my opinion, and I could be wrong, could be crazy, but as the crowds grow larger that come to listen to Soundcheck, I get a lot more feedback from people on my opinions, and it's interesting. It's really interesting to hear from people that listen to the show and tell me, if they agree or disagree. So it's a lot of fun. You can do that as well, 424-666-7356, which people have been taking huge advantage of the text line because I think I answered about 600 texts in the past week, and my right hand is completely numb. I think I have carpal tunnel now. Coming up next, we got a band called The Day of the Beast, which is usually what I become after a trip to Ron's Hamburgers. So anyway, it's going to be a lot of fun. We got a lot of metal. We got a lot of good stuff in. As you know, I like to pull surprises on you guys at the very, very end of the show. Actually, after the very end of the show, brand new song, Killing Grace. We're going to put it right here on Soundcheck, Killing Grace, brand new, but it's after the end. Not like the Nelson After the Rain song, but after the end of the show. Yeah, Killing Grace, brand new. We're going to play it right here on Soundcheck. So stick around, Day of the Beast right now. Buckle it up, Buttercup. Let's have some metal now, please. Mm-hmm.
The voice says,
Show your rack, Cheetos, and rubber chickens.
right, man. So you made it through 2 songs there. You're doing all right, man. Congratulations. This is Soundcheck. My name is Moose, coming to you from the Moose Pit Studios here in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Soundcheck, this is kind of where I listen to songs, I'll tell you what I think about them. And I know that may sound kind of egotistical, but I did the Metal Moose Show for 3 years, and everybody, by the way, it's really our 3rd birthday right now, so happy birthday to us. And everybody always wanted to know, what do you think about our music, man? What do you think? What do you think? And I was just like, you know what? It doesn't really matter. And finally, I just got tired of hearing it, so I thought, okay, you know what? I'm going to start telling people what I think about their music. And so what do I think about Day of the Beast? I think that they like Immortal, and that's good, because Immortal's a good band to like and to kind of shape your sound after. I really wasn't expecting that vocal from the opening riffage there. Cool vocal, though. I like it. More of that deeper black metal kind of vocal kind of a deal. So I like that. I would wear that shirt. What those guys really need is some production. There was a whole lot of mud going on there. The production was a little rough, a little bit above demo quality, you know. Now, listen, I know that some bands do that to be cool. You know, we're going to have bad production, so it makes us more grim and, you know, pure Arisk, black metal, whatever you want to say, you know, yada, yada, yada. But if you threw a really good, sharp production on that, I think it would really, really gain some points for more than myself. But good stuff. I would wear the shirt, Day of the Beast. Right on. This next band this is a band been around for a while, and is, I can tell you now, 99% of the time, I've never heard the bands that are going to be on the show, or now I'll tell you, I've never heard this song. This is off of their new release, so I haven't heard it yet. But this band has gained a lot of respect over the years in the scene. And I remember just a couple days ago when I posted up there I was going to play them on the show, I immediately started getting text and messages and stuff about how awesome this band is. So this is a brand new song by them called Porcelain Kiss. I'm excited to be able to play them on the show. Emperors and Elephants. I'm stoked, so we're going to check it out here on Soundcheck. Listen, every show I pick my favorite band. I call it the pick of the show. You can pick your favorite band as well by texting in at 424-666-7356, or you can email me, moose@themetalmoose.com, or you can just find us on Facebook and put your thoughts on there as well, or Twitter, whatever you want to do. We're on every social media platform known to man, I think, except for, what is that, where you slide the picture? Tinder or whatever. We're not on there. We're not. We're not on any dating sites, but we're on pretty much everything. Well, except for Reddit, because I hate Reddit because it hates me and I can't figure it out. And I don't do Snapchat because I'm not interested in looking like a dog and putting filters on my face. Just throwing that out there. I think it sucks. Anyway, yeah, so Emperors and Elephants right here on the Soundcheck with me, the Moose, and just go ahead and keep your clothes off. We're all going to be naked. It's a lot of fun. Here we go, Emperors and Elephants on Soundcheck.
The Moose rocks Canada.
So here we are, nothing left to talk about. I've said all I needed to say. There's no more reasons to stay. You like the poison I know nothing about. This week's latest riddle wasn't how to figure out the game. But here's your 15 minutes of fame. I'm gonna kill you the only way I know how. Break apart the pieces of this perfect little doll, 'cause underneath there's nothing I miss. I hope he's happy with your porcelain kiss. So let's move on, shall we? To the part of the story where you say sorry and you grovel and beg. But baby, just remember what you said. That I'm nothing, a waste of your time. My head in the clouds, not making the right time. But here I am, better off without. Every I love you had a little bit of doubt. You're like cancer, a seeds in the cracks. To every nook and cranny, but let's take the facts. That I'm done, I'm through. You always wanted a song, and this one's for you. I'm gonna kill you the only way I know how. Break apart the pieces of this perfect little doll, 'cause underneath there's nothing I miss. I hope he's happy with your porcelain. I'm gonna kill you the only way I know how. Break apart the pieces of this perfect little doll, 'cause underneath there's nothing I miss. I hope he's happy with your porcelain kiss. Like a cancer that seeps in the cracks to every nook and cranny. But let's say the facts that I'm done, I'm through. You always wanted a song, and this one's for you. I'm gonna kill you the only way I know how. Break apart the pieces of this perfect little doll, 'cause underneath there's nothing I miss. I hope he's happy with your porcelain. I'm gonna kill you the only way I know how. Break apart the pieces of this perfect little doll, 'cause underneath there's nothing I miss. I hope he's happy with your porcelain kiss.
The Moose is loose.
Man, I can't honestly tell you the last time that I've been more disappointed. I was super excited about hearing that track and what the new stuff they had come out with, and I was just really, really, really let down. I honestly, I don't know. I mean, I get it, like, career-wise, you're shooting for the, AOR crowd, but even on today's hard rock station, that's kind of poppy, cheesy, overproduced. Yeah, man, I'm kind of, now listen, I have a lot of respect for the band because they've been around a long time and they've gained so much attention, and they got themselves, on a good label, and they've toured and they've paid their dues. But man, what a it's odd to me that that's on anyway, yeah, so it just didn't rock for me at all. I thought it was super poppy and not like in a good way. I'm not really a fan. I'm sure they're going to be huge and that's going to be a big hit, or, the album's going to do really well. But for me, man, it was almost like Third Eye Blind or something, or, I don't even know it just was that radio quasi hard rock kind of, way too slick. I didn't feel any angst or, anything. And that's something else. I just didn't feel like it was, I didn't feel like it was organic. I felt like it was highly scripted and, man, just not for me. Sorry, Emperors and Elephants. I wanted to really, really like that. I did. I wanted to say that is, but it just didn't work for me. Coming up next on Soundcheck, boy, there's going to be a lot of pissed off people, but that's okay, because there's going to be a lot of chicks out there that are like, man, that was great. I loved it. Did you hear the words? Anyway, yeah, so coming up next, a band called Suspiria with Yesterday Beyond. We're going to check that out here. We're going to talk about it and see what we think. I'm going to guess black metal. There used to be a band called Suspiria. I don't know if this is the same band or not, just to be honest with you. That's because I don't listen to these songs before I do this. I just come on, I hear it, and I go, oh, okay. Instant micro review. So my name is Moose, by the way. Nice to meet you. I hope you are eating some Cheetos or possibly thinking about tacos. And if you're thinking about tacos and you're maybe just having erotic thoughts, we're in the same boat. Okay? Me and you, tacos, erotic. Man, I hope you guys are having fun. Suspiria coming up right now. By the way, yes, we have shirts. Just let me know if you want one. I mean, they cost, but we have them. Here we go.
This is Day of Doom, and you're listening to DJ Moose at Metal Moose Podcast.
dying state. Yes, created your entirely. Farewell to tomorrow's sun. All because of you, now we'll fall. Towards the edge you will be white. Look at the beast that dreams can hide. Now no sympathy for real, cause it's a nightmare that you can hide. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
That was way too much. Way too much. And listen, just from me to you, listen, I totally respect what you're doing. But nothing to me, what am I, British? Nothing to me really kills. You're trying to do that whole jazz fusion kind of, stuff, and you've got to have a really, really good drummer to do that. And there's a lot of going on in there, and that is not, and it just wasn't tight enough. Like, I know that in a jazz-oriented kind of way, having that free form time signature is kind of cool and stuff, but when you incorporate it to metal, with me, you got to be really tight at your. It just was so loose and loosey-goosey all over the place. The production was It just was trying to be something that it wasn't for me. So, man, I think that if you guys can tighten it up and maybe talk to your drummer about getting a little bit more creative, because the creativity on the drums killed the fusion part of it for me. And now, listen, I may be, I'm that music dork guy who won't, like a band because their drummer wasn't creative enough. That's not a lot of people like that. Fair enough. But for me, I just was, nah. Mm-mm. I don't know how many people out there don't like. Now, I like some bands because of their drummers, like Lamb of God or Tool. I could listen to those guys just play the drums and be happy. But yeah, just the drumming kind of killed it for me. So not a huge fan of the Suspiria. Probably not going to wear a shirt yet. Maybe if they put out something. Anyway, so this is a sound check where every song is not a good song. And yeah, that's something I preach all the time. Just because, there's a band and they put a song out doesn't mean that it's any good, or doesn't mean that they should have fans. And some bands should have fans. That's what makes a great band, and a not so good band. In a way, sometimes, bands have fans just because it's popular or cool to do, which I'm not interested in that. I like actual bands that are talented and do good things. But we play their music anyway, so that's the whole point of the show, is that whether or not I like it is not really the point. People get to hear it and they can make up their own mind. I just get to be the host, and I get to say funny stuff sometimes. Anyway, sometimes it's funny, sometimes it's not. I just, it's what I do. It's what I've been doing since 2014, and, I burp Kool-Aid. It's what I do. Black Army Jacket right now on the Soundcheck with me, the Moose, and you.
The Moose rocks Florida.
lies come true. The lovers of pain have inflicted themselves, and they relish in what they've inflicted on you.
Show your rack, Cheetos, and rubber chickens.
Black Army Jacket, man. So that kind of took me back to like the first time I heard Panzerfaust by Darkthrone. It was one of those deals where it was so ugly that it was uncomfortable. You're just like, it's kind of like sitting. It's kind of like talking with your uncle who's a conspiracy theorist. You're like, this guy's out of his damn mind. But then in the back of your brain, you're kind of going, maybe he's got some truth to what's going on in there, and you're uncomfortable with it. I liked that Black Armor Jacket because it made me uncomfortable. It was difficult to listen to. It was treacherous. It was dirty, ugly, and nasty. And it made it interesting to me. There was no slickness. There was no. I think my favorite thing about it, and same thing with Panzerfaust, there was no cry of like my music in there. It was just, this is what you get, and it is just dank as hell. And you can like it or not, and we don't give a damn. And I love that. So I'm a fan. Black Armor Jacket. Send me a shirt, please, as big as you have. XXX if you have it, please. So yeah, man, I'm a huge fan. That was really. So will I go back and listen to more? It's kind of like you hear, a green cave float off of Goat Lord once or twice in your life, and you're totally good. I might go listen to more. You got to be in a really certain mood to listen to that kind of. That is like chopping wood kind of music. It's just, yeah, I don't know, man. So I might go back and listen to more just because it was so against the grain. But we'll see. But I would wear the shirt and I would tell people, hey, if you want something that's a little bit off of the beaten path, like, I don't know, 6 or 7 miles off the beaten path, you need to check into a Black Army Jacket. That was good. It brought back just It almost has that punk attitude to it. Not a punk sound, but a punk attitude of we just don't care. Just don't give a damn. I liked that. Good rebellion feeling. Okay, so I'm going to get off my soapbox with that. That was cool. Coming up next is a band called Eden with a song called Gone Too Far. Eden, I'm going to go for, it's got to be power metal or symphonic metal, one of the two. That's just too sweet of a name. It's a, hello, I play guitar in Eden. You got to have a British accent for there. There's some, I don't know what kind of accent that was, but you got to sound like, romantic when you say that. Hello, I'm in the Valley of Pus. You just can't do that. So Eden, we're going to check it out here on Soundcheck, and we're going to let you know what we think about it as soon as it's done. Eden, here we go.
show your rack, Cheetos, and rubber chickens.
Okay, so on one hand here you got, okay, we know Moose is a big Queensryche Lizzie Borden fan. So it's hard for me to say bad stuff about that because that was obviously Queensryche Lizzie Borden worship, and I love that. But sometimes when you got a whole tool chest, you don't need to break out all of the tools. You know, sometimes you just need a screwdriver. Sometimes you need a wrench. They threw too much in there. I think it was a little overly... there was too much in the song. I think if you could chop about 3 minutes out of that and make it just as cool. The production was a little sketcy, a little rough. And once again, I understand everybody doesn't have the money to, have Terry Date do their album for them. But, Devin Townsend can't fly to every local band and do their stuff for them. Anyway, so it was good. I would wear the shirt, probably kind of dated, but I like that sound a lot. So yeah, I mean, I'd wear the shirt. It was okay. I mean, it's certainly not pick of the week kind of, stuff, but it was good. It has that, I'm really a sucker for Queensryche, Lizzie Borden type stuff. So yeah, it was good. It was all right. I would wear the shirt. Coming up next is a band that I used to go see when I was in high school. I would watch this band, and I remember, I don't think to this day, minus maybe Pantera, this band knew how to get the crowd absolutely out of their minds. Crazy. I remember looking at the floor of the pit after the show, and there would just be shoes and crutches and broken bottles, and somebody passed out in the corner, and they would just be like, "Let me feel some power," and they would just crush it, just kill. From right here in Oklahoma City too, which is a pretty awesome deal. The Mighty Forte, and I've been fortunate enough to be able to hang out with them and be in close proximity with them and shake their hands and talk to them. Very cool guys. Matter of fact, I just talked to the drummer, Greg, the other day. We've known each other for a long time, and I've never had him on the show before. And I thought, we need to play some Forte. So I'm going to pull it out and play. And this is the cool thing. He told me, by the way, the Forte fans out there, there's new Forte on the way. So that's exciting as hell. So, man, we're going to listen to... So I've heard this band, and I like them already, so I can just tell you that I'm going to love this next song. So it's Forte. What else you got to say? It's Moose and Soundcheck and Forte. Just hold on.
The Moose rocks Texas. Tacos and rubber chickens.
Okay, I gave you that little pause there at the end so you could catch your damn breath. Forte, the mighty, mighty Forte. Holy Jesus, those guys are good. Wow. And listen, if you don't like that, if you're, an Asking Alexandria fan and you're like, man, that was just, you suck. Because that band is badass. End of story. So, I'm done with that. They're amazing. Amazing. A+. Would I wear the shirt? Absolutely. I used to have one, but I'm too fat to wear it now. So, yeah, man, Forte, awesome. Hey, listen, real quick. Thanks to Greg and Scott and those guys and everybody. So, listen, Greg Scott. I'm sorry, that's his name. I was excited. I mean, it gets me crazy. Forte. I wanted to say I was contacted earlier this week from another podcast show that. For the longest time has been telling me, hey, Moose, thank you for doing what you do because you've inspired us to do this. And they started their own podcast and have had great success with it. And first of all, I'm really honored that I was able to inspire you somehow to do a show and that you're having good success with it. I think that's awesome. But it was even more of an honor to me when they said, hey, listen, we're going to start our own network and we want to put your show on it. So that to me was really cool that these guys came along and said, hey, you're the whole inspiration for what we do, and we'd like to, pay homage and put you on our network. And so I can't tell you a whole lot of details about it, but just because they haven't made an announcement yet, but we've discussed it and things are going to work out. Their people are going to get with my people. Yada, 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 which is really just me talking to them. So that's a cool surprise that's coming up. We'll let you guys know more about that as it happens. Also, of course, want to thank Hellion Social Media, who's just been going crazy promoting the show. All of the people out there promoting the show. There's so many of you. I gain 10 new Twitter followers a day. And I've got XM radio host following me and all kinds of craziness. Thank you so much. If you listen to the show, I appreciate it. Just a dude in Oklahoma City trying to have a good time. We went up to number 1 again on 102.7 WSNR, which I think we were just knocked out of first place for 1 month. So thank you to everybody that's listening to the show over on WSNR and Boston Rocks Radio and all the places we're being played. Crave Radio in Dallas, which they just got put up to number 1 in their slot. Man, we're getting out there a lot of places, and I thank everybody that takes the time to write in or text in. Literally, I'm not even kidding. My pointer finger on my right hand I swear I've got nerve damage because I've answered so many texts back. But I appreciate it, man. I will answer everyone every time. It's just kind of the way I am. I've always tried to be pretty humble about this, and I think it's paying off. There's a lot of jerk-ass DJs out there who think they're cool and they're awesome and yada, yada, yada. I'm just a guy. I was telling that to the guys that are starting the network. I was like, thank you, but there's no need for that homage stuff, man. Just we're a couple people who like doing the same thing. And, I'm glad that I inspired you. I live to inspire, I live to give is the way I always put it. So, man, I'm really honored. Thank you very much for those kind words and the kind action. And I'm more than happy to be a part of your network and all of that stuff. So, and thanks as well to Pure Rock Radio in Saskatoon, who are playing both shows, Tuesdays and Thursday shows, putting it out there for people to listen to. It's the more exposure we can get for the bands, the better. Coming up next is a band called Grind Failure. I'm not going to try to say the song, but we're going to check it out right here on Soundcheck. Let's grind it up.
Mac, Cheetos, and rubber chickens.
Well, wasn't that 6 minutes of fun? So, excuse me. Being a fan of like Frontline Assembly and Stephen Lynch and and coughing until I'm about to pass out, I can't say horrible things about that. It's not really. This isn't maybe the place for that kind of thing in my kind of show, and it's really hard to review an ambient kind of spatial track like that because it's very, I believe that kind of music is kind of personal. So am I going to wear the shirt? I don't know what to think. I didn't want to take the time to wrap my mind around that piece of noise and try to get into figuring out what it meant or the emotion involved. It was too much work, to be honest with you, for what I'm doing, because I just want to eat tacos and drink Kool-Aid. So it's all right. I think that most people on the planet are going to consider that noise and not worth their time. The people that do find it worth their time, I probably understand what I'm saying, that it would be a labor to try to eradicate any emotion or feeling out of that deal. So listen, I think it's an interesting piece of music, and I'm a fan of that kind of stuff, but I don't know that most people are, or that most anybody cares what the hell I thought about that. So Grind Failure, interesting. Thank you guys. This next one, if you listen to the show, you know that I don't know if I've told you guys this or not. I think I have. Normally, if a band's name is somebody's real name or whatever, like this next band is called Henry KANE. Like, I don't even pay attention to it. I just, like, brush it aside, which would be a mistake. How many great people would I have missed in the musical world? So anyway, yeah. Henry KANE gets a lot of really good reviews. I haven't heard it yet. They're Swedish, and Swedish metal, usually pretty good. So we're going to check it out. Henry KANE. I wish they had a different name, but I don't know. That's just me. When it's somebody who's like, hello, Henry KANE, it doesn't work for me. Anyway, I'm going to go with death metal. Just guessing. Swedish. Henry KANE. So what I want to talk about is guitar tone. Oddly enough, you're going for that old school entombed left hand path chainsaw guitar tone, which has really only been matched, I think, really well one time, and that was on the Dark Recollections album by Carnage. It was almost exact. Bloodbath on the Breeding Death EP did a really good job of getting close to it. It's that throwback entombed sound. I like it. I like that kind of old Swedish sound. That was a big throwback for me. I really liked it. That's me. I know that a lot of the reviews are really good on it. So I mean, I felt it. I get why people are high on that. Good stuff, man. Henry KANE. I would wear a shirt. Hell yeah, that was some old school chainsaw riffage right there. Anyway, so right now somebody's either really impressed that I knew about Dark Recollections, or that I knew about guitar tone. I don't know, one of the two. Anyway, so I'm a nerd like that. I totally will pick up on tones. And speaking of, I was going to say during the after the Forte song, those of you bass players out there who want somebody to really look after as a bass player, Rev James from Forte, yeah, he's good. He's real good. All of them are great, but Rev, super good. Anyway, so yeah, I just throwing that out there. Coming up next is a band called Lord with a song called Not Your Problem. I don't think this could be the where are they, from Iceland or whatever? Isn't that what they're called? Lord, what's that song? The 17-year-old girl with the black nails and black lipstick. Weird. Lord, is that right? Isn't that? I don't think this is them. I think this is a different one. Yeah. You guys know what I'm talking about? Is anybody else figuring out what that is? They're Lord. It's called Lord. What's that song called? Anyway, it was real big. They won some awards, and then she became friends with Taylor Swift or something. And Lord, right? Isn't that right? What the hell is that song called? This is how much I keep up with popular music. I don't know. I don't know if she became friends with Taylor Swift. I think I saw it on TMZ. Yeah. I work in TV, so I do see TMZ on a daily basis, and I think I've lost the majority of my brain cells. Anyway, so yeah, Lord. Pharaohs, you can call me, I don't know, man. You can call me Al, right? Isn't that? No, it's Paul Simon. I completely forgot. Hey, thanks for everybody for putting up with my craziness, and that's part of the show, man. We're here to have fun. We're not here to be cool and all that stuff. So we're here to have a good time. Make sure and give me a text, even if it's just to say hello. Tell me where you're listening from. Man, people have been texting in from all the hell over the place. Canada and Sweden and Finland, and it's crazy. Thanks for the people who are texting in. Make sure you text in and say hi, 424-666-7356. I answer every text, painfully at this point, but I do. This is Moose. This is Soundcheck, and coming up right now, Lord. Not the one on the radio. Promise.
Storm and thirst,
Yeah, so let's just go with not my favorite. Not my favorite. Yeah, I mean, I get the whole Danzig kind of vibe, yeah, just it's not my favorite thing. Super, we're gonna zero on originality, just noisy, just I don't know, not for me. Not. I still can't figure out the name of the other Lord song. I'm thinking about that. I thought about that during that whole song. I'm gonna have to look it up and have to Google it. Yeah, so this is Moose, and you're listening to Soundcheck, coming to you from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. And yeah, so we listen to songs and we tell you what we think about them. And then, oddly enough, people listen to what I think. Oh, I just get a text message. Somebody's requesting Fist of Rage, which sounds like a painful thing. Anyway, yeah, so, and people listen along, and you can find us on Facebook and on Twitter and on Pinterest, actually, Instagram, iTunes, YouTube, Spreaker, Mixcloud, TuneIn, all over the place. We're there. And thousands of people do every week. They find us and they listen, and you listen, and we have a good time. So I appreciate it very much. Coming up next is a band I have no idea if this band is metal. So I'll tell you, I get a lot of bands in the email, and usually I try to look for the, flags of, okay, this is a metal band. And then, I get a lot of rap and a lot of country. I get a lot of stuff. I'm not sure about this next one. I have no clue. I didn't even look at it. I didn't even research it. I just thought, okay, well, they sent it in, so I have no idea what the hell's going to happen. This band's called White Willow, which is kind of scary. This could be like a weird folk song. We're going to find out, but it's kind of fun doing it that way because we could have a lot of fun with this one. Silver and Gold, I think is the song. White Willow. If this is a country song, I'm going to crack the hell up. It could happen. Oh, man, I'm having fun in my own little world here. It is. It's fun, though. It's fun. Let's see what White Willow has to bring. I guess. Let's find out. I don't know.
The voice says,
Show your rack, Cheetos, and rubber chickens.
Where are you going, my blue-eyed son? Out on the streets for to find some love. It's season's end now, and I won't be alone when summer's warmth is gone. Where will you search then? Where will you go? Out to the sea where the eagles soar. They say that the girls there are fairer than gold, and breezes are warm, I'm told. Oh, go for the hilltops are covered in snow. The shadows grow long and cold. I'll travel by car if it takes me that far. I hope it will. The beaches of silver, the gold of the sun, the waves on the deep blue sea. Oh, soon I will be there. Oh, soon I shall see my true love's eyes.
every other damn time. Every other damn time I've tried to guess a band by the name. You know, I'm like, okay, this is going to sound like this. And I never write. Never. White Willow, I'm like, this is probably going to be some sort of a folk song. Wasn't that in Pete's Dragon somewhere? What the hell? Whew, yeah, I'm going to get some flack for that. But that's kind of the fun of the Soundcheck show. There you go. On a folk scale, I'm going to give that probably an 8.5. That was very folky. Like I said, very Pete's Dragon, very Disney. Wow, what the hell? I bet you I'm going to get dropped by multiple stations for that one, but I'm not taking it off. I'm leaving it here. It's part of the fun of the show. So, wow. I know this next one's metal. I know it is. Wow. Oh, my God. That was it's very pretty. Kind of like a never-ending story kind of a song. Yeah, man, that was wow. This next band, I played them on the Metal Moose, and I think I liked them. I can't say for 100% certainty that I liked them. But the reason that I remember them is because their name is, I don't know how to pronounce it. It's A-E-P-O-C-H, but the A and the E are connected. Like it's almost like that Russian deal where the letters connect to each other. So I don't know if it's APOC or epoch. I don't know how that works. I don't know the literary rule on the connected letters. A song called City of Statues. So I may have heard them before, but I don't remember the band itself other than its name. So we're going to find out if I like them. Because, you know, I've seen them before, like I said, and I'm sure that I've played them before. But and it's kind of an admission to you guys that when I did the Moose Show, it was very rare that I listened to the music. Like if I heard something that just totally caught my attention, like when I heard Aletheia or Beauty and the Suffering or Final Drive or something like that, and I was like, whoa, I need to listen to that, or Sleepwalking Home. You know, when I heard bands like that, I took the time to stop and listen. There were a lot of them, but I mean, probably 80% of the music I paid no attention to. Just because I was doing it for the show end of it, and I'm not doing this for the show end. So I'm listening to the tunes now, and I've found, I think we just released our top 15 so far. This is episode number 18. On episode 20, we're going to do our next Chicks That Rock, which is a lot of the texture coming in because of the Chicks That Rock show. Got some great bands with female members coming up. So Epoch, APOC, whatever the hell your name is, City of Statues, right here on Soundcheck. Rock it out.
Hey, this is Mick Michaels from Corners of Sanctuary, and you're listening to DJ Moose at Metal Moose Podcast.
Man, Epoch, however your name is pronounced, super solid, great riff combination, well thought out guitar parts, nicely produced, good tune, solid as hell. Really like it. I would certainly wear that shirt. It was interesting. It wasn't, they were using a non-metal type rhythm. Like I said, the guitar parts were really well thought out and not your normal kind of, riff, yada, yada, yada. Really nice. Good stuff, man. I like it a lot. So I would totally wear the shirt. And that does mean if I say to you on the show that I would like your shirt, I totally mean that. I will wear it. I will tell people about you. I don't wear shirts of bands that I don't listen to or like, you know what I mean? I'm not one of those kind of people. So, yeah, man. So totally dig it. Please shoot a shirt over. Thanks to the guys in Corners of Sanctuary for making the show liners for me, and Vlad, who's been sending me liners from Poker Face and all the other bands. That's really cool. I appreciate it. Coming up next is a band that there was a lot of buzz about this band, and I had never heard of them before. And then no, that was a different band. Anyway, so yeah, I was interested to hear this one, and I haven't heard it yet, so we're going to play it, and it's black metal. I'm almost 100% sure. They're called Balfour. The song is called The Unbounded Wrath of Venom. Once again, I'm pretty sure this is black metal. And I don't know if White Willow will be touring with them anytime soon, but it would be an interesting ticket, to say the least. So, yeah, man. Black metal. I'm into it. So, yeah, man. Once again, thank you very much for listening. Wherever you're listening to on any of the radio stations that carry the show, or networks, or whoever, you're on iTunes or YouTube or wherever you're listening from, I appreciate it. It's an awesome deal. It makes me feel good that you invite me into your home or to your workplace or wherever you listen to the show. I think that places should play this over the PA at venues, Good music, a lot of fun. And, if you're in a venue right now and you happen to hear this, throw a beer at the person next to you. It'll just be fun when a fight ensues and they can blame it on the moose. They could sue me for inciting a riot. I don't know. It's something fun like that. Anyway, it's a little bit of black metal coming your way here with Balfour with The Unbounded Wrath of Venom, which is a lovely, lovely title. And like I said, should be a tour soon with White Willow and Balfour coming to a venue near you. Black metal and folk in the same night. It's beautiful. Yes.
Hey, this is Mick Michaels from Corners of Sanctuary, and you're listening to DJ Moose at Metal Moose Podcast.
They
that doesn't make you want to say Hail Satan, well, it does. Balfour. What a lovely little tune. Yes, devil influenced and blackened as a overly fried marshmallow. Very, very evil indeed. I would totally wear the shirt. Great black metal, good stuff. I'm a fan. So, yeah, man, you can't go wrong with little good black metal because there's a lot of bad, really bad black metal. So I'm totally a fan. Balfour, please send me a shirt. I will wear it proudly. Just please don't have anybody like having sex with a nun or a goat or anything like that. I mean, I want to wear it and not get arrested. That's a problem with black metal shirts. Can we just have a shirt with your band logo? You know, throw a pentagram on there, fine. But I don't need, some sort of sick, perverted, bestial sex thing going on, please. I want to be able to wear it around my kids. Anyway, coming up next is a band. Now, I've heard this band's name a trillion times, and I would be willing to bet that I have heard of them before, but I don't remember. This band's been around for a while. I'm pretty sure Earth Rot, but I don't remember. If my mind is spinning, tells me that it's some sort of a stoner kind of thing. The song is called God Damnation. But yeah, for something either tells me it's grind or stoner grind, which, boy, that'd be interesting. How would you pull that off? Anyway, yeah, so we're going to check it out. We're going to listen. I swear they used to be on Relapse or something. I know the name, and I think I've seen them in magazines over the years, but I'm not familiar with them. But I'm picking up, like I said, either a grind or a stoner, but I'm probably leaning more towards grind, which is, I love grind. So you never know. We're going to hope that this is a good tune. We haven't had very many bad ones, and I'm having kind of this is like the last show. I'm having one of those, which band do I pick for pick of the show? Because there's been a couple really good ones, and I don't even know what to think about it, but we'll get there before the show's over. I'll figure it out. Yeah, man, so I'd love to know who your favorite band on the show was. Make sure and give us a text on the text line at 424-666-7356. And, we'll let everybody know who you liked as well. So it's going to be a lot of fun. It's, just like I said, it's always more fun when you have a partner. I mean, that doesn't mean we're actually partners. It just means that we're engaging in a discussion together. Take it easy. I don't need any lawsuits. It's just a funny kind of a thing. Whimsical, maybe. I don't know.
This is Dave from Toxic Ruin, and you're listening to The Moose.
one. Destroy the plague of man. Long live the ancient ones. We shall gather dominions and die as one. What we bring is light. What we preach is the truth. What shall be is the end I see. We are older than you said. We are the serpents. We are the light. Rise up and murder this world without your mind. Force feed defiance. Force feed defiance. Embrace the gathering.
Earthrod band. So yeah, pretty damn good, pretty solid, pretty old school kind of. You can tell those guys have been around for a while. Like I said, good stuff. I don't have a lot of time here, so we're going to make it quick. Thanks to everybody who's been supportive of the show, sponsors the show. Nobody sponsors the show financially. If you'd like to do that, please let me know because we'll take it. I say it every show. I'm going to say it again. You wake up, you kick ass, you be kind, you repeat. Find us on iTunes. Find us on Spreaker. Find us wherever you can find us, YouTube. Listen to the show. Share it with your friends. Have a good time with it. And don't take it too seriously. Take it easy. Relax. As I promised, brand new from Killing Grace, Living Like a Suicide. Brand new. Killing Grace right here on Soundcheck. We'll see you on Thursday. Take it easy. It's the Moose. Have a good night. Killing Grace right now. Please.
All rights to the music heard on the Metal Moose are reserved by the authors, their labels, or authorized representatives that permitted their material to be used. The Metal Moose holds no rights to any music played on the show. Go to themetalmoose.com to submit your music to be heard on the show. Metal Moose accepts donations of money, Cheetos, bacon, and naked pictures. Thank you for tuning in and subscribe on iTunes. Rock out when you rack out and consider yourself moosed.
I'm never gonna die. I get you high. I'm living like a suicide. I'm living like I'll never die. El Camino style in the quarter mile, smoking Lucy while I get you high every time. You stroke a mean stick, you need another fix. 1, 2, 3, shoot. I'll get you high every time. You high, I do it every time. I get you high, living like a suicide. I get you high, I'm never gonna die. I get you high, I'm living like a suicide. Suicide.